Welcome to Quiz Bowl of Delicious Seeds, where we compete for fabulous prizes, if you consider seeds to be fabulous. I'm the show's editor, Brian, and this week I'll be quizzing Leo. Listeners, you can play along too. If you want to study up before listening, listen to episodes 21 through 30. All right, Leo, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go with the first question. Name a species in the genus Spatula.
Northern Traveler.
Yes. Bonus points. In which direction, clockwise or counterclockwise, do shovelers swim when they swim in a circle and feed?
It's anti-clockwise.
It is. And it's also clockwise. They'll spin in either direction.
Oh.
Question number 2. And this bird is not from the Seattle area. I'm going to give you a set of facts, and after each fact, you can take a guess if you know what it is. Okay? First fact, a group of these birds is called a plague.
Next.
Okay? This bird participates in anting, which means letting ants crawl all over its body to secrete formic acid to rid it from parasites.
Oh, continue.
Okay? They look black from afar, but they are actually iridescent.
European starling.
I think that's somewhat true of the European
starling,
but that's not the bird in mind.
Common grackle.
It is a grackle. That's correct. Cool. Other facts. There are 3 main species in North America, all identified by the sizes and shapes of their tails. They have yellow eyes, and they have a very distinctive sound, which we will not play on this episode. Okay, question number 3. Same format. This is the official city bird of Seattle.
Continue.
Half of this bird's eye cells are rods, which allow this bird to hunt at night.
Is it mallards?
It's not mallards. They have a 2-meter wingspan, but are only 3 to 4.5 feet tall and weigh only 5 to 6 pounds.
Only 5 to 6 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Okay. My last fact. When hunting, they stand still for long periods before quickly striking a fish.
Oh, great blue heron?
That's right, great blue heron. Okay. Speaking of official birds, for question number 4, we will turn our attention to the Washington state bird, the American goldfinch. There's an interesting story behind the selection of the goldfinch, as it was not the first state bird of Washington. What was the first bird chosen, and why was it tossed aside in favor of the goldfinch?
Was it meadowlark?
It was a meadowlark.
What was the reason?
Do you want a hint?
Yeah, what's it?
You got the first part, which is correct. It was the meadowlark.
What's the hint?
Let's just say that there was a group that wanted a bird that was more special for Washington.
Is it because it was the state bird of like 10 other states?
7 other states had the meadowlark already as the state bird. And so the interesting story is the Washington Federation of Women's Clubs voted in 1931 to choose the goldfinch to replace it. But for 20 years, there was this ambiguous state where the state had 2 state birds. And then the legislature returned the vote to school children, and this time they picked the goldfinch. Okay, we are on question number 5. 2 birds that look somewhat similar to one another are the American crow and the common raven. I will give 1 point for each common way you might be able to tell those 2 birds apart.
The raven has a larger bill than the crow. Ravens' bills are also thicker. Ravens are overall bigger than crows. Ravens have a really different call. It sounds like croaking. tail end. Is that right?
Yeah, it's pretty close. So that's at least 3 points, if not 4. But the tail is, telling the tail apart will be a 4th point. It's ravens' tails are wedge-shaped that have kind of longer tail feathers in the middle, and crows have squared-off tails with feathers of equal length. All right, well, I wasn't really keeping score, but you did exceedingly well. I think you got all the questions right. This big bowl of delicious seeds is all yours. Hope you enjoy it.
That's all for today. Class dismissed, and there's no new homework. It will be the same 10 episodes that we'll draw the questions from next time.